This is me.
Just kidding. This is me.
My name is Amanda, and welcome to my podcast where I will be talking about pop culture, music,
film, drama, and fan videos. Hello and welcome back to my channel, Always Popular. I'm Amanda, your host, and let's jump into the last episode of 2022. It's hard to believe the end of the year is coming up so quickly. So for this week's episode is going to be on the newest it girl in Hollywood, Jenna Ortega, the next big thing. Every generation has its new it girls, whether if it's in music or television. Every year, primarily a young teenage girl in between the ages of 13 and 18 becomes a huge teen star and becomes a new household name for the next generation to remember. This is true for young girls who are supposed to be good examples for the younger generation. This is an example that definitely holds true mainly for Disney Channel and Nickelodeon stars that exploded onto the scene at a young age and was the it girl for the entire year or longer. For example, Hilary Duff and Raven from 2002 to 2004, Ashley Tisdale and Vanessa Hudgens from 2004 to 2007, Miley Cyrus from 2005 to 2009, Keke Palmer in 2009, and Ariana Grande in 2015. And even outside of these networks, Lady Gaga, who blew up in 2008 to 2010, Billie Eilish in 2019, and Olivia Rodrigo in 2021. Now, late 2022, the newest it girl is Jenna Ortega. So let's start from the beginning. Jenna Ortega was actually a Disney girl before she became a household name for the newest Netflix show, Wednesday, playing the lead actress. She already had some acting skills under her belt, from guest star appearances to acting in shows and movies. By the time Jenna was 6, she became interested in acting, and soon enough, she made her acting debut in 2012 with a guest star appearance for a show called Rob, and followed up with an appearance on CSI New York. By next year, she made her film debut appearance with a minor role in Iron Man 3. Following along with the horror film Indigenous Chapter 2, every project she had done so far has been successful. For her roles in television, most people might also recognize her for playing a younger version of Jane for the show Jane the Virgin. Also, she was casted in a show called Rake, played a character by the name of Zoe. From 2016, most people who did watch her on her Disney Channel days would recognize her as Harley Diaz from Stuck in the Middle, who plays an aspiring inventor. The show was well received, and she did receive an award for her performance on the show. Also in the year 2016, she did do another Disney project called Elena of Avalar as Princess Isabel, but sadly that ended in 2020. Jenna did make an appearance in Jacob Soros's music video for Chapstick, where she got huge media coverage for playing his love interest. As she got a little bit older, she transitioned into more adult-like and mainstream roles like the film Saving Flora, the Netflix thriller show You, and the Netflix horror film The Babysitter Killer Queen. Another Netflix show, Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, she voiced a character named Brooklyn. Definitely by now, she was basically an acting princess on Netflix. Some of the projects she's done either had good reviews or mixed reviews. However, she always seemed to get praise for her performance and acting abilities from the critics. By the time it was March 2021, she participated in a new film called The Fallout, in which she played the lead character called Veda, a teenager who loses her brother in a school shooting. Several critics dubbed it as her breakthrough film role. The chemistry was also praised between her and her co-star Maddie Ziegler. Now, this is where it gets interesting because every project she's done is in the horror and slasher genre, and she is becoming a main scream queen for this generation to see. She got casted as Tara in the iconic Scream trilogy, Scream 5, X, and Studio 666, a Foo Fighters horror film, and American Carnage. And this is how several media outlets dubbed her as a Scream Queen. Now in November 2022, Wednesday comes along to torment her enemies and solve a murder mystery around Nevermore Academy. Performance got massive, widespread acclaim, and critics and new fans fell in love with her performance and the rest of the cast as well. Now currently the most popular show and stream show on Netflix, surpassing Season 4 of Stranger Things. The previous record skyrocketed to number 1 and had a total of 341 million hours watched in its first week of release on Netflix. After its release, it became the second most watched English language series, so many critics label the show as one of the best new shows of the year. The show also landed 2 Golden Globe nominations, including Best Television Series, Musical or Comedy, and Jenna's first Golden Globe nomination for acting as well. The show will also be renewed and will have a season 2 sometime in the future. However, Jenna will certainly be busy as she will be doing other acting projects already signed up for next year. I personally believe she could be a big name Hollywood movie actress one day, like other notable actresses like Zendaya and Drew Barrymore. But before I go, here are some of Jenna's best acting moments throughout her career so far.
Is that what you like to hear?
No.
Do you want to fuck me, William?
No.
No, yeah.
Never
of course
mind.
you do. Of course you do. Everybody wants to fuck the 15-year-old.
The chick from TV is not gonna cut it, Tara.
Oh, Gail Weathers! It is Gail Weathers, you motherfucker! This is what happens when there are 7 kids and you're stuck in the middle. If my family was a week, I would be Wednesday.
Once again, thanks for listening and watching, and you'll hear me in the next episode.